floating around here, as well as the Sivir that is taken over. But my personal favorite that has creeped into the meta has been the Draven games. The Draven games are the most fun for me because both junglers end up pathing towards Draven lanes. Both lanes end up picking, kill lane supports. See if we can get some extra spice.
Well, first we have to get the memes out of the way.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's Cloud9, so memes take first priority. Now, once the memes are done, then we'll see what they actually want to pick. All right, guys, what's it going to be? I mean, Wukong being up, Poppy being banned away, this seems like a pretty easy lock-in here for Cloud9 and Blaber.
Yep. Have had so much success this weekend with the Wukong. They were talking about yesterday on the analyst test, but every player who played Wukong got player of the match yesterday. There were like 3 junglers in a row. See about the response here from 100 Thieves, though. We had Closer on the casting desk as well, and he was like, you know what, whatever. Just give me any champion. We'll smurf it. I know my bottom lane is scared. We'll pick up whatever type of matchup we need. Wukong picked up there for Cloud9 for Blaber. The Yuumi has been paired most often with Sivir. Could be paired with Twitch or something like that too, though.
Or they could wait and see.
It's definitely flexible. But Sivir and Twitch have been the 2 big...
Oh! There's Nilah. Okay.
Yes!
This is our first Nilah of LCS.
Let's go! Nilah enabled this weekend. We finally get it. I knew it was either going to come from Berserker or Luger, because those are the 2 that have actually been playing it in Champions Queue. And then we pair it with the Sona. So you always want to pair Nilah with some healing or shielding support for the extra bonus that she gets from that. But also, you want to pair it with someone that can benefit from the defenses that Nilah as an AD carry can offer their lane partner, which is very rare for AD carries to offer defense to their lane partners with the dodge zone. And Sona, notoriously squishy, also very good, basically side-by-side scaling champion with Yuumi. Both of them big healing and can give you those buffs later on into the game. Nilah is so much more all-in of a champion, though.
Yes.
So I love to see the aggressive play, especially coming from Berserker. He has had very, very dominant lane phases in the Champions Queue games that he's had on this champ so far.
And not only does she have Jax's helicopter power, but she can give it to
Diana's
allies
moon power
as well.
She also has Diana's moon power with the ultimate to group people up for things like Wukong AoE ultimate.
Or Sona AoE ultimates.
There's just so much synergy all over the place. Big AoE so far for Cloud9, all 3 of the champions.
But Nilah also doesn't have the greatest amount of range. She is very short range compared to a lot of other marksmen, and that means Sivir is going to love being able to bounce those boomerangs back and forth around this rock.
Thankfully, Sivir also has short range herself and does rely on the bouncing to get damage towards longer range champions. We'll see about the closing in, though, as the mid lane has been heavily hit here with the bans. The 2 most popular blind picks, as well as the Taliyah here, which globally has been highest presence mid laner overall. So Jensen and Abbeddage whittling down on them. The Lissandra also taking away that roaming power. And once Lissandra is gone, no more LeBlanc. So Ahri conspicuously left up.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for us to get the new build of Ryze, though, into the LCS, because everywhere else with the mana scaling for Ryze was nerfed, so tank Ryze was nerfed, just started building the AP Ryze. Crown into Seraphs, into full AP blasting power. Not going to be the case this game, though. Sylas much better into the Ahri. And we shall see how they round this out. So much just all in from Cloud9. Big AoEs that they can layer on, multiple engaged champions. It is a dive comp here for Cloud9 so far. Nilah can suck them in, group them up for the Wukongs and the Sona ultimates.
You get a Wukong ultimate, Sona ultimate, steal the Yuumi ultimate, layer that on top. You are CC'd for 10 seconds straight.
Definitely can see it all coming together.
And then C9 does have to blind pick top here, so Fudge is just going to take the Gnar, one of those safe bets.
Yep, Gnar did get some small hits here on this patch too, 12-14. So a couple little dinks to the Gnar. Win rate still very popular though, still very successful as well.
All right, final pick of the draft for 100 Thieves. They're going to take the Gwen into the Gnar there in the top side, so they got a little bit of split push power. I mean, honestly, the biggest story of this game for me, how is Nilah going to perform? How well is this bottom lane, like the shield and heal spam with the Sona, going to work out for C9? I always expect C9 to be the kind of team that's willing to experiment with this type of stuff. If they think the pick is the hotness, they're willing to lock it in, throw down that gauntlet.
And I do think it is the hotness, as you say.
Okay. Is it the hotness or the notness?
There is
one.
There is something with this champion, though. It does take a lot of practice. And I know that there has been slow uptake, especially in solo queue, for people playing this champion. This is not one of those on release, you know, just turbo busted, overflowing, everybody scrambling for it. And Poro getting a dance workout there. Held up that Lulu the whole time. I see you. Well done, well done. Commitment here to the Cloud9 100 Thieves matchup. Some honor between mid laners here. The stare down.
And now the crowd is ready to cheer on their squad. I'm ready. I'm ready. So one thing, so let's talk a little bit about Nilah here, since a lot of people might still not know what she does. In lane, she's gonna have short range early on. She spams her Q, the Formless Blade, out, and as that connects with targets, it enchants auto attacks with greater range. They hit in a cone, so that's kind of gonna be what she looks to do, is maintain that as much as possible. And then her Jubilant Veil is her helicopter power to dodge stuff.
Exactly, which she can give to an ally as well. So
if they touch her while it's active.
Exactly. Give Zven the extra defenses there on the very squishy Sona. Speaking of squishy, by the way, the nerfs I was referring to on Gnar are most felt at level 1. Flat health taken out, base health there from Gnar, so it's much more squishy, especially the mini Gnar early on. We'll see Fudge try and keep his distance here of Ssumday, as Ssumday gets rush priority first on, and junglers both starting on red buffs.
Yep.
Will be opposite side clears.
You think we're going to get a lot of just like really aggro bottom lane focus from the junglers here, since Nilah is one of those champions with a shorter range that kind of feels like she demands pressure sort of like a kill lane on us?
I don't think so, because we have bottom side start from Blaber. So Blaber's going to clear towards top side. Wukong definitely relies on experience, because you need to get you your level 6. Again, Sona very squishy early. FBI.
I mean, we're getting bottom lane scrapping. I'm loving this.
So yeah, so Wukong, need to get your experience is one of your biggest priorities early on. So Blaber going to clear, full clear up towards top side of the map. Meanwhile, Closer just probably going to secure bottom Scuttle Crab to allow FBI and Huhi to know they can keep pushing up down there on the bottom lane. The sustain and the healing will continue to come through. You can tell as well, FBI starting with the cull there on the Sivir, trying to focus on his money, focus on clearing out the minion waves, and just the bouncing damage here. Sivir Yuumi, very, very standard, super strong scaling right now combination.
And I like the fact that he's saying, okay, you're a shorter range AD carry. Ooh. You're not going to have the ability to trade super aggressively on me. Cull's really good.
But a mid-roam could change those tactics here. And we've got a mid-push for Abbeddage coming down on the Ahri. They want to punish him early. Ignite is ready. Flash is ready. They're going to go.
They got the wave at the turret. They got a 4-man party. TP's coming in. As 100 Thieves, FBI takes a couple of hits from the turret there, so at least they get the teleport coming out from Jensen. They're still hanging around, though. FBI at about 150 HP. He can't tank any turret shots, but everybody else can kind of do as they please. Closer's going to walk in and start it out with a bite onto Zven, but the power of the shields, the healing, it's 100 Thieves grabbing the first blood, but is there any sort of a punish at all? Jensen's going to grab one back as Berserker's down to 100 health. 3v4, it ends up even.
Meanwhile, though, mid lane does get pushed because of the extra champion here. So Cloud9 do get a bunch of minions denied there into the mid tower. Nice job there from Blaber. Slips over since he was clearing up towards the top half of the map. He's not going to be there for the party, but he does get the mid wave shoved in to get to bounce back towards Jensen. Important on Sylas there. So in the end, even with the first blood bonus, 400 Thieves, very, very, very small gold lead.
I love the fact that they went for it. I love the fact that that is a, all right, you know, level 2, we're crashing the wave bottom, 4 people, it's a party, let's go.
I think the real takeaway is that all the flashes, all the summoner spells for bottom lane are now gone. So bottom lane is it's a hunting ground.
It went from fun to more fun.
Exactly.
Now
bottom lane
ready.
Bottom lane hunting grounds. Once Blaber finishes up his full clear, definitely going to make the look down towards the bottom side of the map. Here's another look at the re-dive. So they see once the teleport comes in and it's Jensen, they take stock here. They want to go for it. Berserker is down to 200. Sven's down to 150 here. They do get a nice level up for both Jensen and Zven there right before they go for the dive. Exhaust goes down, and it is a flash for flash with Closer and a support. Berserker almost got FBI, by the way, but the heal comes back in there from Yuumi.
All right, Closer's up here around mid lane, but he won't be able to do anything, just sort of making sure that Abbeddage can shove this in without being under threat from Blaber as Closer goes back into his own jungle, back to his own chicken camp here. Looking up at top side, pretty even farm between those two as bottom continues trading back and forth. Sheen's up and running on both of our junglers for faster clears, better trading patterns whenever they jump into the lanes, try to find those ganks. They're burstier, always feels good. But with all of those summoner spells down bottom, that's where I'm going to keep my eyes. That's where I think the action's got to be going.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. And the majority of Nilah players do go shield bow at the moment. The extra pop for the all-ins, for the aggressive play style there is very powerful. If you're feeling super risky, I have seen a couple Kraken Slayers.
On a champion that's got like 200 range?
There was one in CB LOL that did go Kraken Slayer, so that is full confidence.
How did he do?
They won the game.
That's not the question I asked.
5-1-8.
Okay.
You gotta wait.
Okay, my bad. All right.
Let's take a look.
I'm impressed. 5-1 with the Kraken Slayer build. I'm impressed. Let's see if we get anything topside, though. Blaber's hanging around. Closer's hanging around. Fudge isn't taking the bait just yet. Building that Gnar bar, though.
Patient.
Ssumday jumps in. Fudge gets the Mega Gnar. Finds the wallop as well. Ssumday, however, ready to turn it back around here with the ulti. Blaber trying to flash away, stay alive, get himself out of trouble. But trouble has found him. He's got no flash anymore, and Closer gets the kill.
Patience, Flowers. Patience pays off. Such a virtue there for junglers, especially. Closer waiting for that counter gank. So this is one of the biggest payoffs and lowest risk plays is to just go wait in lane in the brush, channel your recall, wait for that possible counter gank on the big wave that is pushing in. That's where you see it. That's why they go for it. Junglers that will come trail you, especially in top lane, to help you make sure you can push your lane in at that gank opportunity. Good counter there from Closer, gets the kill because Blaber knew he couldn't walk all the way around that pillar to be able to flash over the wall, and since he already used his W to go in on the gank, he had no W to jump over the wall to get away. So really nicely done there from Closer. Good pillar placement, secures the second kill for 100 Thieves.
Good pillar placement, good patience overall. I mean, Cloud9 got to have the intro to the fight that they wanted, slamming the Gwen up against the wall, getting the CC, getting the damage, but 100 Thieves knew they couldn't do it all the way, and then Gwen's ulti, just so strong at turning those things around. If you don't have the damage to blow her up, she's going to keep that fight going.
It really is one of the best feelings as a jungle, to get off a counter gank like that, when your opponent overextends and ganks a lane that you're expecting them to, and so you can come out of the brush, because they'll so often use their mobility spell to get in for the gank.
Right.
So they'll have nothing to escape when you show up and surprise them from the brush.
Well, now we're going to see Fudge heading right on back the top side there after having spent all of his gold, but still mostly just working with pieces in the inventory right now. Ssumday still having his teleport. He hasn't gone back and shopped, and Blaber going after this Herald here on the top side. Abbeddage has Huhi attached to him as they'll clear out some of the vision from C9 here in the bottom side river. Doesn't look like we're really going to get a challenge on that Herald. Closer is moving towards the area right now, but Blaber's almost got it done already.
Yeah, you can always tell because the Sivir down on the turret, getting some turret plates. So FBI is making Cloud9 pay for this Rift Herald. 2 turret plates taken off already. All these minion waves as well. I think 100 Thieves are actually pretty happy about this. A lot of extra minion kills there for the Cull for FBI. Experience gained off that wave as well.
Cull only having 28 stacks left to go. 1,000 gold lead for 100 Thieves with a 1-kill advantage. First Drake is Hex Tech, but nobody's putting extra priority on that Drake super early so far this game.
Did you hear that Huhi chant? Let's go. The chance for the Yuumi player. Huhi getting the crowd support there as he gets the in-game carry from FBI on his shoulders back to lane.
I'm loving how into it the crowd's getting this weekend. We got the Yuumi chants, we got the Dragon chants. We're getting a little bit of everything.
Yeah, there we go. Dragon being set up on as we talk about as far as this extra vision here for 100 Thieves too. Plenty of setup. Blaber still holding on to the Rift Herald as well, looking for the possible place to pop this sucker. Once you get that down, of course, it's going to cut down pretty significantly on the gold lead from 100 Thieves, but we have seen it failed before.
And he has plenty of time to use it, right? There's still 3 minutes left on it. No matter when he deploys it, he'll be able to get plates as long as it doesn't get stranded in the jungle. Cloud9 first to the river here with more players, but 100 Thieves is nearby. Total gold, I mean, hey, it's 100 Thieves colors in those top 3 spots.
Certainly is. Off of the bottom lane focus, the dive, repeat from them there. Meanwhile, for Cloud9, top lane pushing in once again, and Ssumday actually does have teleport advantage. It's still leashed teleports, so he can only go 2 towers, but does mean he can get off the buy and answer, even if Fudge pushes in the wave first and gets that first timer.
And things are going good in the bottom lane for C9 here. Nilah having the exact same farm as the Sivir, so not exactly losing anything based off of the smaller range that the champion has. Plenty of shield and healing spam with Sona means lots of lane presence as Blaber makes his way down here. We'll see if they can end up baiting 100 Thieves into anything. It doesn't look like they're really going to get the chance as the wave just gets shoved up. FBI and Huhi keeping that one pushed as Closer makes his own recall. And yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Where are we going to get the next kills on?
I'm hoping that it's around bottom lane because I wanted to start talking up the ult combinations with Nilah and Sona, see if we can get some big AoE from them. They're certainly powerful in skirmishes, so maybe they can use the dragon as some setup here. First recall going to get off there for FBI, though. Oh, he actually cancels it. He wants to pop his call first. Two more stacks on this call for him to be able to pop and go back. See if they'll have enough for their completions coming in pretty soon. But yeah, I'm hoping it will be around bottom lane because right from the get-go in Champ Select, we were looking at the Nilah, Sona, and Wukong possible combinations. They're pretty good 3-on-3 scenarios available to them. But, I mean, Abbeddage on this Ahri, ready to pick someone off. Flash and ult available for Ahri is such a big gap closer.
So the big thing on my mind right now, Blaber just went back to complete his Divine Sunderer. He's got under a minute, closer now to about 40 seconds or so on that Rift Herald, and he's heading towards bottom lane.
That's what we want, baby, heading towards bottom lane. Meanwhile, Closer's hovering around topside.
Oh, Jensen having to fight back here against Abbeddage, stealing the Ahri ulti and running away. Meanwhile, 100 Thieves was looking for something up there in top lane. They're not going to get Fudge as he's able to disengage from that one.
They're moving right up to the tower on bottom side. Blaber comes in. They're going to force down these 2 turret plates by hand. Then Rift Herald will come in with the true damage. You get this one down to about half, and that's the whole turret.
Just about. Couple more auto attacks will get it done. You can see the boomerang fly in from FBI slightly off screen, but it wasn't enough to clear any waves or save anything. So C9's going to take gold lead there, taking out that first turret.
Oh, Blaber's going over the wall too, behind FBI.
He jumps in, he finds the knockup. Berserker's looking for the apotheosis, but he won't land it. The spell shield is there. FBI kites it out, and the power of Sivir's movement speed gets him away. He's looking to turn it back around on Blaber, but C9 now finds themselves taking an extra.
You always got to send the jungler away with a few extra autos, teach him a lesson for ganking you. That'll teach you try and flash ult onto me. FBI gets away with the ghost move speed combined with the ultimate. Got him out of range of the Berserker Nilah ult, so they didn't get the pullback there, the Diana portion of that ult.
And now Zven and Berserker do not have that Nilah ultimate to fight with. They've still got Sona's ulti, but Berserker's down to pretty low HP here. They're looking to outplay and heal through it. Closers at 300. FBI still throwing the boomerangs out as Abbeddage makes his way down, but Jensen is here and Blaber is ready to go now too. Jensen stealing the Sivir ulti and hasting the team, but C9's got to be careful. Zven is almost out of mana and he doesn't have a lot left in the tank. FBI dropping the spell shield, but he won't get much use. Blaber's at 50 health. Blaber just barely walking away as Closer now looking for the chance, and Abbeddage has already found 1 kill. Berserker's at 100 HP. He's about to die to a little bit more damage. Oh, the Trundle hits him, and Q2 takes him out. Jensen looks to get anybody back, but he won't find a dead Abbeddage jumps in, and FBI knocks him down. 5-1 game for 100 Thieves.
The 100 Thieves send Cloud9 back to base. They put him in the dirt. They clocked him. My goodness. Overchase from Cloud9. They run into the buzzsaw. That is Sivir chunking them down, Flowers, the whole chase. This 1v1 up here, Ssumday, last activation of the ultimate, not going to find Fudge, but that is for sure an overchase. As you can see the health bars dropping, you get that feeling, Flowers. The whole time you're talking there in the film, I'm like, what are there a plan here?
Oh boy.
They're getting low. They're getting chunked down as they're overchasing the whole time through that lane, and FBI is just bouncing blade after blade through them. Blaber got chunked down to 100 HP there at the end, and then the timer on that Ahri comes back up, and Abbeddage goes in, picks up the extra kills. They drop nobody to the tower. The 100 Thieves punish Cloud9 for their hubris.
Nicely done from the 100 Thieves squad. Cloud9 back out on the map now after those mistakes. Bottom side, they're looking to grab themselves the second Rift Herald of the game. Remember, the first one gave them a lead bottom, but 100 Thieves found a way to hit back.
Yeah, Dodge Zone doing a lot of work for Berserker, but look at that charm that's going to come through. FBI doing so much work. All of this chunk damage here. Blaber comes around the top. He doesn't have ult on the Wukong. You can tell the rest of the Cloud9 team, they're like, we're kind of low. Jensen pops the ult though. Zven is already low on mana, and it's just all of this chip damage. Then Abbeddage, his ult comes back up. Blaber, they see him. He's chunked down. The clone here, once he gets sight of him, flash with the ulti for Abba. Yuumi jumps on him. Dodge Zone doing a lot of work again, but the charm right past Zven.
Just beautiful.
Crazy, crazy, right past Zven. FBI almost dying to the chains, but Zven also jumps on him. They get the heal back up, back to the top side though. Fudge.
Okay, Fudge pushed up and was able to take out that tier 1 turret there on the top side. I actually think it was Jensen who got that done, but then Fudge is able to escape after the fact. That all happened during our extended replay of the bottom lane fight. Honestly, even after all this blood, it's still only a 600 gold lead for 100 Thieves. They also took the Hex Tech Drake while we were in the replay. Now C9, we got to see what they're going to do after that overextension bottom. Got a mental reset off of that one. Don't let that one affect you at all. Just be ready to find another move. What is that move going to be?
Brush yourself off and try again, Flowers. Brush yourself off and try again. I want to see that combo actually pay off.
Okay.
We were so close. It was just the Sivir move speed with Ghost and Ultimate the first time that got them out of range of the combination from the Nilah, Wukong, Sona, Death Ball combo.
Yeah.
But Cloud9, they can still make it work. As you said, the gold lead only 500. Looking to get bigger though as Jensen under attack, steals the Ahri ult again. He evades once again. There are two, bounties as well up here for Cloud9 to try and collect. That Ahri is definitely the biggest offender. Abbeddage sniping those kills down on the bottom side, so they can set their sights towards that area. Shield bow, as we were talking about, was completed for Berserker now, so he can have the confidence. Ooh, Ssumday does snip away that Krug. But Berserker can have the confidence to go in with the shield bow, plus the dodge zone, plus the heal from the ultimate. Definitely can set up some big AoE wombos. 100 Thieves, though, very happy with that start.
And it looks like Abbeddage is going for the completed Morellonomicon as his second item, which isn't super common, but I love it in this game. Nilah is a healing-based AD carry. Sona is Sona. Sylas heals a ton. Wukong's a bruiser build with a lot of regeneration and drain tanking through the power of Divine Sunderer and Conqueror. Like, there's a lot of value to be had here. I love the fact that Abbeddage is making that adaptation that doesn't happen too frequently. Phantom Dancer done now for FBI too. Second item on the Sivir. She's one of those traditional crit marksmen again, so 3-item power spike. That's the one we're really waiting on to see that huge amount of damage start flowing into the team fights. 2 minutes until Baron, a little over 2 minutes until Dragon spawns.
Yeah, and I'm already liking this double movement spell summoner from FBI. The move speed is how they evade the big AoE team fight from Cloud9. If they can kite them back, and just do damage while they're kiting back, then we've seen the benefits here. Cloud9 though, brute force, Flowers. That's the answer.
They already got one tower with a Herald, and now they're going to find another tower with the second, getting a lot of value out of these neutral objectives that they've earned for themselves. Yeah. Going to keep that gold lead nice and close between themselves and 100 Thieves, as Ssumday's pushing up topside. He hasn't done a whole lot of damage to this tier 1 turret. He'll put a couple of auto attacks into it, and then backs away as Fudge makes his way back up to answer. But 100 Thieves are bringing in more bodies. They might just go for a dive here on the next wave.
Yeah, Jensen's got teleport. He could try and cover, but that's a lot of bodies. That's all 5 Thieves.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of Thieves up here. The teleport's coming in. Fudge wants to turn it around. Gnar into the wall. Won't matter. FBI gets the kill.
That's enough. 5, even with the teleport coming in. Full commitment from 100 Thieves. You see Cloud9 not able to push out anywhere on the map either. Bottom lane did go to the turret with the extra minions there, but nice surgical attack from 100 Thieves. FBI sticks around to clear out the minion wave as well. They just go for the reset. Nilah pushes 1 minion wave up into mid lane. So Berserker getting his fill as well. The Berserker can get to 2 items here on Nilah. Again, they're still looking for the same thing. The vision to be able to set up some flanks. This Cloud9 team is very short range, but they have huge power if they can find a flank engaged. Flashes and teleports are really big for this Cloud9 dream team fight.
All right, let's take a look at the replay of the last play from 100 Thieves. Listen in on the comms.
Yeah. No flash.
They're gonna TP.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Sylas.
They're all gonna
We have
come.
5, we have 5.
We're first.
I just go without wave. I just go without wave. I'm gonna ult this guy. No flash.
We're tipping.
I'm fine. I'm taking. I drop.
It's already good.
Nilah is still mid. Nilah is still mid.
Nice.
Alright.
Easy,
Yep.
clean, nothing to it.
I'm gonna ult this guy, Trundle ult on him, he's paper, melt him down under the tower, well done there.
Oh, Berserker losing a lot of HP there, but healed back up thanks to Zven. As now Abbeddage gonna be thrown up into the air. Blaber's looking to go. Let's see if they can turn this one back around. Now Zven trying to get himself away, but 100 Thieves still re-engaging, still looking to find the kill. Blaber wants to disengage.
100 Thieves listening on their comms for this team fight.
Yeah. Care one time.
Yeah. No flash.
One time care.
Let me
Like this.
Let me get the fur.
One time careful. He wants to flash. He wants to flash.
I'll
Kite
go.
out this shit.
Yeah, just wait. Mega, they have flash on the Gnar now. Okay?
Yeah. Wait, Mega. Wait, Mega.
Wait,
Stop
Mega.
walking up.
I have exhaust.
Okay, a minute.
Walk up now.
I'm gonna walk up now.
Sylas is joining me.
Do we like this fight?
Look here.
Look charm.
Let him walk up.
Let him walk up a bit.
They push back. They're waiting mega.
Okay.
They're coming to me.
Watching you.
They're doing dragon.
Guys, we don't have ults. We like this fight.
Fighting here.
Coming. This good.
It's good.
Yeah, that side is good.
Yeah, they can't come on the other side. Nilah is stuck
Walking
here.
around.
He has E. Run back. Nilah flashed.
Turning.
Don't go in.
My ult is coming up.
They have Mega again. Go back
Guys,
one time.
I'm
Go
gonna
back.
listen and TP.
Yeah, go back one time.
Okay. Back up one time.
Nice, I love to hear it. We always talk about the Mega Gnar transform back to Mini, but it's so cool to hear it live. They're gonna go back in. Closer keeping an eyeball on it. Looks like the recall from Gwen finishes. Ssumday teleport.
All right, 100 Thieves is ready to engage on this, but it's Cloud9 with control over the pit right now, and Blaber secures the Drake. 100 Thieves still
Ssumday
looking
going.
for any sort of an angle. Ssumday has arrived, finding a lot of damage here into the Cloud9 health bars. They're going to kill Zven first, but Ssumday dies in response. Berserker is fighting back, but he falls to FBI and Abbeddage. Blaber disengaging here with the clone now, as Fudge almost has the Gnar bar ready to go again. Abbeddage and
flash.
FBI running away. Huhi's still attached. It's a 3v3.
Oh, Fudge has flash, he could make it.
Fudge goes in, but he's not going to find the Mega Gnar, and now with the ulti down, the man's in trouble. He's going to be shut down by Abbeddage, but Blaber is... The kill won't happen. A double kill over to FBI, and an ace for 100 Thieves.
If you go at the king, you best not miss. 100 Thieves, again, they turn around another attempt from Cloud9 to actually kill them inside the Dragon Pit. They stand strong. Zven not able to get it either. 100 Thieves collect again in the standoff. 3 versus 3. The grudge match after the fight is already over. 2,000 now, the gold lead. Cloud9 did get the dragon though, because the dragons are split. Let's take a listen in on that comms replay.
Here's shelter.
I really want to go. I vote.
I'm trying to bait charm.
Okay. I don't know. Flash.
I'm going. Okay.
Yeah.
80.
You guys can win. Wow. I can't go in like that.
Barely living there, barely living. The Huhi heals. The crowd was chanting for Huhi Yuumi, and the Huhi Yuumi heals kept him standing.
And they're loving it. This is the most support I've ever seen for Yuumi since that champion was invented. This is a Yuumi crowd today, baby.
I think it is support for the player.
Well,
It's about the player, Huhi there. Let's see what they can
he's
get
playing
done.
a mean Yuumi this game, my friend, as 100 Thieves with an 11-3 lead and a 3,000 gold advantage are just moving into Cloud9 territory, setting up vision, stealing away every resource they can find, and it's Cloud9 just wobbling on the back foot now.
Yeah, 100 Thieves. Pretty good at leveraging this advantage. You see them keeping the map kind of dark here for Cloud9, moving in these wards around the Baron. That lets them go for those aggressive plays you see now, making Fudge a little bit cautious.
Yep, just a little bit. He'll back away. He'll be safe for now. FBI did 6,000 damage in the previous team fight. It was a very long extended fight, so that makes sense when you're Sivir. But man, this guy is scary. 5-0-4 so far in this game.
I mean, it's a dream scenario for Sivir, the short-range AD carry that loves AoE. Guess what? Your whole opponent team are all melee that are dive champions. Even the enemy AD carry is a dive champion. So Cloud9 are diving into the buzzsaw.
Well, that Buzzsaw has an infinity edge now before even getting level 2 boots. Like, he's just hitting these massive amounts of gold when he goes back and shops. Honestly, FBI frightening, and C9 is going to have to focus him properly if they want to be able to win these fights. There's still 2,000 gold lead for 100 Thieves. C9 got a little bit of that back with Fudge's push in the bottom lane. We won't have a dragon up for the next 2 minutes or so. It's only 1-1 right now anyway, so those aren't a super high priority. Baron is live. He's on the table. You think we're going to get any Baron looks here soon?
I think 100 Thieves definitely going to come replenish their vision, because look at this retake from Cloud9. They were able to clean off their blue quadrant leading up to Baron, securing themselves a lot more safety to actually try and approach these objective contests that they want to set up. So 100 Thieves push out mid, you can move in and kind of replenish that control.
Okay, 100 Thieves
Get down this tower.
shoved up. There's that tier 1 turret.
Blaber on the flank.
Blaber will look for 100 Thieves maybe, but he ain't gonna find a way in just yet. Teleport coming in from C9. Abbeddage lands the charm. Blaber trying to get out, but he's rooted up by the Yuumi ulti. Blaber has to disengage. There's no way in. He's way too low, but now he's ready to turn it around. FBI is gonna be the target, and FBI kites it out. 100 Thieves still ready to fight, but they've lost closer, and FBI's got 100 HP left. C9 may have found their moment and found their opening as Ssumday now looks for a way to get his damage in, but he immediately has to retreat. Blaber still looking for opportunities, still looking for ways in, and C9 gets a 1-0. They're heading over to Baron.
This is a big victory for Cloud9, because even though it's only 1 kill, it's the jungler. They can put pressure onto Baron with the smite advantage. Fudge has teleport as well, so the Gnar gets to go back to base to heal. He will be teleporting in as a mini Gnar, though, quite dangerous.
Alrighty, here he comes. C9, they got everybody ready to go. The whole crew's here and ready to party. 100 Thieves needs to stop him and get him away from this objective. Ssumday's coming back around. FBI's gonna see Jensen. Auto attacks being put into him. Baron's down to 1,000. C9 should be able to secure it, and Blaber's got it done. Now Ssumday's fighting everybody here in the middle of the pit. A double kill back over to FBI. Blaber might just be taken down next. Berserker with the flash out over the wall. Closer coming in, looking to chase them down. Berserker dies next. Fudge tries to get away with the Baron buff. He's the only man left wearing purple, and he's about to wear it to his own funeral. Subjugate hit as he tries to jump over the wall and ride the chickens home. Everfrost slows him down. Flash won't get away, and 100 Thieves get the ace.
100 Thieves hunt every last member of Cloud9 down. Take those Baron buffs right back. My goodness, the extra speed here for 100 Thieves. Chase down for Sivir never lets up. And guess what? FBI is legendary. 8-0 now on that Sivir. Cloud9 trapped inside that Baron pit. Very risky stuff. Let's take a listen in on those comms for the replay.
Sylas behind.
Watch Sylas, watch Sylas.
Play to fight, play to fight. We win this fight.
We win this
Kill
fight, okay?
Sylas, kill Sylas.
Play to fight. Fuck the Nash, fuck the Nash.
Yeah.
Watch me.
Sona?
I'm making space.
Watch Ssumday. I'm on this side, I'm on this side.
Nilah, no flash.
Watch.
Yeah. You guys can kill.
No, my pentakill.
I have one ult.
I'm ulting 2 seconds, guys. We chased it,
Yeah, we
motherfucker.
chase. Do dragon. Someone push mid, okay? Or
I can
top.
probably follow.
Here
Jumps.
down.
He's gone.
I can follow, I can follow.
Yeah, you go.
Nice.
No flash.
Oh, fucking
Nice.
Smurf.
Nilah, no.
You heard him. F the Nash, play for the fight.
I love it. I love the call. They know they don't have the jungler. They know there's no point in playing for that. Go for what you're guaranteed to win, and win it they did. Effectively, no Baron there for the side of C9 as 100 Thieves just wipes it clean off them. 2,500 gold lead again, and 100 Thieves remain in control.
Give me that Baron buff back. That's not yours. All right, let's see him push right in. 4-1 split push here, 400 Thieves. FBI, again, Sivir is still a short-range champion there for the purpose of sieging towers.
Yep.
Can bounce, of course, damage through a team fight off champions, but sometimes the sieging here requires the extra rotation, so they just link up with Abba on the bottom side of the map.
Both of the carries for 100 Thieves, Abbeddage and FBI, deathless still. Only 1 death on Huhi's Yuumi, 0, 1, and 14.
Let me tell you, that's what it looks like when a dive comp fails the dive.
Yeah.
When the backliners are deathless, that's exactly what you want for 100 Thieves. That means you have kited correctly, move speed advantage, and the dashes there of the Ahri used very well. Of course, Huhi's Yuumi, the fan favorite, popping off 7 stacks on that Dark Seal. keeping the carries alive as well.
7 stacks on the Dark Seal, while Abbedage has nearly an entire book full of stacks on that Medjai's 24 with his Rabadon's death cap now completed too. This man is absolutely smacking people when he hits these spells. And for Cloud9, the execution has to be on point now. There is so much damage in this Ahri, in this Sivir, that if they make one sort of a misstep, it's just insta-punish.
Yep, and we've seen it time and time again. Cloud9, it's so dangerous to play from this position. You know, you get one chance basically. You have to all in, and you have to make sure you hit. If you miss, you're gonna get chased down, you're gonna get chopped up on the way out.
Closer just trying to
Nice
maintain dominance here in the enemy jungle. They'll steal away everything they can, setting up all these wards, taking any camps they can get, as now the top lane wave ready to crash into the tier 2 turret here. Remember, 100 Thieves doesn't have a Baron. That went over to C9 and then got wiped. So these minions are clearable, and C9's bringing everybody up to deal with it.
Yeah, Jensen's recalling from bottom right now, has an unleashed teleport, but 100 Thieves back off and give them space.
FBI gets to clear out that last cannon minion. Everybody's just kind of taking it easy right now. We got 2 minutes until both Dragon and Baron spawn, so nothing really to force a fight over until those are around. 100 Thieves does not want to overextend and throw themselves under an enemy turret, give away this lead they've worked for so far.
Exactly, because they know a Cloud9 teamfight can look explosive in their favor as well. If the dive does work, then it's catastrophic. You know, they get both the bounty on the Sivir and the Ahri, and it's a huge slingshot back into this game for Cloud9 if they get their perfect engage onto the backline. So 100 Thieves doing everything they can, taking every precaution to make sure Cloud9 don't have a good flank angle, and they cannot get these flash angles onto FBI. Also like this pickup here for Huhi, able to get away the CC here for Sivir, even if FBI fails a spell shield. He's got a backup here.
Alrighty, we got under a minute for Baron and Dragon both. C9 getting that top wave shoved in. Ssumday will be ready to answer that, but see Blaber and Zven here also moving through the enemy jungle. They'll just take out the blast cone. If you're playing on blue side, that red side jungle blast cone at the back of Baron Pit is almost never going to be your friend. Pop that if you get the chance, get rid of it, as Ssumday just pops the W here. Should be able to walk this off pretty easily. Fudge can't really pose a threat to him.
That was a little bit of a bait attempt. So I like actually making that play. You know, they put it out there. Fudge is cosplaying. It's like, oh, look, I'm a mini Gnar. I'm jumping on you. Aren't I so stupid? Come attack me. But they don't take the bait.
Nope.
Don't take the bait.
Take the mid lane turret instead.
100 Thieves don't take the bait. They don't let that Cloud9 trap collapse on them. Take the mid turrets. Fudge's going to be able to finish up the outer turret for his team as well, and the Dragon about to spawn.
100 Thieves is heading up to this top side. There you can see from the Cloud9 vision point of view, you saw the Ahri orb fly out of the brush, checking there.
They know. 100 Thieves are like, there's bait in there somewhere. Like,
Yep.
That is a trap. That is a trap, that fog of war on the top side.
When you're playing at the top level, you know that this mini Gnar isn't just sticking around, like carelessly pushing waves for no reason by
Like, oh, look at me. No,
I don't think you're that
I don't
stupid, buddy.
think so.
I
All
don't
right,
think so.
Dragon down here, 400 Thieves, then they pick it up. It will move them to Dragon Soul Point.
The gold lead has stayed the same for a long while now, around about 2,000 gold for 100 Thieves. So they haven't been able to snowball this into greater leads. They have 5 turrets, C9 has 5 turrets, still just that tier 2 in the mid lane standing for 100 Thieves and the tier 2 in top for C9. Baron is on the table, Dragon is not. It's going to be a dance over the top side river, my friend.
All right, well, they don't want Zven dancing on the front lines.
No.
You do not want Sona dancing on the front lines into the vision wars there.
She's the DJ, she's got to be in the back.
Exactly. Keep the DJ safe in the back. Don't fall prey to these Ahri charms, because Abbedage is just... He's got a little bit of writer's block for the last, 3 minutes, but he wants to finish up this book.
Yeah.
This Medjai's book. The ending,
He's so close. It's that concluding paragraph.
Yeah,
That's the toughest part.
The ending to
Gotta
this
tie it
book is
together.
going to be a banger, Flowers.
Oh, I'm ready for it. And I don't even know how to read. Now, let's see if C9 can find their dive.
That's
Can
also
they
bait.
execute? Let's see if they can execute this dive and find the successful team fight that 100 Thieves has denied so well so far. C9 have Blaber and Zven together here in the top side of the river. Berserker right next to him. Jensen is still down in mid lane. Ssumday is still down in bot lane. Both of them have unleashed teleports to join up if a fight breaks out, but nobody wants to test the other side just yet. they're playing this really patient, man. Like, nobody wants to give their opponent that window.
That's what I was saying for 100 Thieves. They're taking every precaution to make sure they do not throw this game back to Cloud9. They don't want that explosive team fight, and they have been able to increase their advantage. So by taking this precaution and by playing safely here, they increase their advantage. They get the next dragon. Now they're on Soul Point. They continue to take away jungle resources from Cloud9. Every little camp does matter.
Every little bit of money could be the difference.
I feel like we could write a little jungle song. Every little camp matters. I'm not gonna sing it. We'll write it. We get someone else.
I'm not very
it.
good at singing. If you need like a rap feature in the middle, I can probably do that, but I can't sing.
Give me your Krugs.
Well, I don't think Krugs are on the menu now. It looks like we might actually get a little bit of a fight here as 100 Thieves closing in. The Yuumi ulti's flying out, and Blaber is on the menu. He immediately goes into the resurrection as Abbeddage drops stasis, and Jensen does the same. Jensen and Blaber both trying to get away as Ssumday looks for his way into the fight. Berserker looks for it, and he finds the shutdown on Abbeddage. Berserker trying everything that he can, and Cloud9 have killed 2 and lost 2. Fudge ready to transform into the Mega Gnar, but FBI's ready to just cut him down. The Guardian Angels being procced all over the place as Fudge comes back to life, only to die again. FBI, legendary.
Sivir, Yuumi, late game. Love to see it. FBI and Huhi are juiced. Now they have enough firepower to chase off even Blaber. He's not going to go for the hero, flash, or W play to try and steal that Baron.
No.
Looks like they think better of it. It's too dangerous. Trying to outsmite closer is one thing, and then you know it's a one-way trip because that Sivir Yuumi will chase you down.
Exactly, my friend. The big thing about that fight to me, if you're Cloud9, that was 2 Guardian Angels that you had to use here. Let's take another look at how it went down.
It's again the chase here. Yuumi gets the ultimate over the top. Get out the Guardian Angel from Blaber. Jensen, the first one in. Look at the trailing to this team fight. Berserker sees the angle. Abbeddage has 50% health. He forces the flash first, and he follows it, getting that kill. The dive AD carry. Meanwhile, they get the kill on Ssumday. It's a little bit of a breakdown of how powerful they think they are. Fudge thought they were strong enough after getting that kill onto the front line on Ssumday that they could finish it up, but Yuumi sometimes is deceptive there because you don't see her sitting on the Sivir.
Right.
And it's 2 champions in 1. So while Blaber and Zven were trying to run away from the fight, Fudge goes in, loses the Guardian Angel. They also lose the fight. And now 100 Thieves, wearing purple again, will come to finish the job.
And with those Guardian Angels gone from the C9 front line, and the Guardian Angel now up for FBI, full build here on the Sivir, he is completely fearless, ready to go in with a 10-0-7 scoreline, just DPSing at the top of the charts. 100 Thieves just pushing straight into the enemy base. Now you see it, now you don't. Goodbye tier 3 turret, goodbye bot lane inhibitor. 100 Thieves will just walk it on out. Dragon Soul gonna spawn here in 10 seconds. Blaber nearly dies instantly. Abbeddage is still looking for it. Abbeddage still found it. Now Fudge is your target here as Ssumday's zoning away the other 2 players on C9. It's 3v5 and 100 Thieves are ready to end the game. Jensen's on the flank, but is there anything a Sylas can even do? He steals an Ahri ultimate and all it's good for is running away. 100 Thieves, 21-8, and they probably aren't even done yet. Zven should die first. Berserker's trying to take somebody with him. He only gets a GA, and Jensen has to watch from the fountain as 100 Thieves slam Cloud9.
FBI reminding everyone about 7 times that game. I'm legendary. Say it again. Get another kill. I'm legendary. I'm legendary.
I think he heard Fudge talking some smack about who was the better OS import there.
Ooh, FBI looking good this time around. Huhi looking good, sitting on him. Yuumi Sivir, baby. They never got the all-in. The kiting, the entire game on point for FBI.
Yeah, 100 Thieves just played it so well. I mean, Abbeddage didn't die for the longest time, too, like all the way down that final fight. That penultimate fight, excuse me, up in the top lane where Berserker was able to finally get him. Both 100 Thieves carries doing their job, avoiding that dive, and C9 just never putting it together the way that they imagined it in the draft.
You could see flashes of brilliance. Some of these dives at the end there, Berserker going in 1v3, finishes off the kill. but too far gone at that point. 100 Thieves, you cannot make mistakes early versus 100 Thieves. Their fundamentals, again, they remain solid, and then once they get that lead, they're going to be cautious about it. They're not going to let you have an easy way back in. They're going to try and minimize any chance you have of making the big comeback play.
And the communication, the comms were on point. We got to listen in so many different times. I actually love being able to do this during the games and sort of hearing what they're talking about. Like the dive, just closer being able to know, yep, I got him, he's paper, whatever, I'm still tanking, everything's cool. Like these guys have been playing together for so long. The desk was talking about it before the game. The coordination is on point, and it makes them that much scarier when they get those leads like you're talking about.
Yeah, remaining really calm in a lot of these setups for the objectives. Impressive stuff.
All right, and now we are joining the Tigress and the Supreme OCE